Do you know there are men in their 50s on Tinder who have the audacity to say they're looking for short-term fun? You're serious? You're serious?
I feel like there's so many single women out there that are just so scared. Like, what if I never find my soulmate?
Like, what do you even do in a relationship? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know.
I feel so unlovable. Is it just me? Or is it everyone? I don't know, I'm losing my mind.
Old hags ranting, dating is hard over 30. What a title. This should be an interesting one. Be sure to like, subscribe, path of progress. Let's get into it.
When I text you and you leave me undelivered for 6 or 7 hours, I want you to picture me being kidnapped and taken hostage. Picture that. That's how I feel when you don't answer. Then what would you do? Would you maybe stop leaving me undelivered? If I was kidnapped, maybe somewhere you didn't know.
Bro, even if she was kidnapped, my guy would probably appreciate the peace and quiet. Just saying.
I'm single and haven't been touched in a very, very long time.
Oh boy.
I had my physical at my doctor this week. And when he touched my lymph nodes to see why they're swollen, that was probably one of the best not dating experiences I've had in a very long time.
I thought that was going somewhere else for a minute, not gonna lie. Her lymph system, dude. Get your head out of the gutter. Come on, come on. Okay, but no joke, this is very real. Like, you are absolutely gonna see more of this kind of stuff. You're gonna have a lot of essentially sexually frustrated women. The women that cannot get with the guys that they want to. For all you bros that are into cougars, it's gonna be hunting season. But man, this is just so true. All of these women, as they age, they're just becoming more and more and more single. And there's going to be more of them that are becoming single. There's this stat, I think it's from Morgan Stanley, where they projected that by 2030, 50% of women will be single. And this was data for the young-ish women that are 35 and lower. That is where society is headed, bro. That's just what it is.
I started seeing a man after I said I was done with them. I know. Nerd, geek, dork, all the things, right? He's nice enough. He's funny. Like, we get along well. There really isn't awkward silences, but I can feel my avoidance creeping up. It's like Black Veins and Stranger Things. Just, it's about to like completely take over. Yesterday, I mentioned Tortured Poets being one of my favorite albums ever. He listened to the whole thing while he cleaned his apartment today. That's like a 2.5 hour album. Which, whatever, 2.5 hours, you decided to do that. Taylor Swift, I think, is good. So, good for you, you finally got into it. The only reason
Taylor Swift?
I fucking did this shit was because my therapist was like, Maggie, you shouldn't isolate yourself. He doesn't have to be your boyfriend. He doesn't have to be here forever. Just go. Who cares? And I'm all for who cares, but fuck, Candace. Then he's getting nervous, and he's staring at me, and he's smiling. Whole time I'm like this, trying not to look at him. So he doesn't go... I'm freaking out and I don't want to be here, so Jesus Christ.
Bro, this is a femcel right here. You don't like that a guy likes you? This is a personal problem. It's so crazy because this guy is obviously putting in effort, even though he is definitely a simp, listening to 2 hours of Taylor Swift. But bro, he's trying. He's trying, and women like this that are, let's be honest, below average, they're like, ew, gross. He listens to Taylor Swift. I know, I sent him the album and everything, and I told him I wanted him to listen to it, but that's gross. Honestly, man, like, some of these, they just deserve to be single. Through all of this, you deserve it. You're constantly rejecting dudes that are putting effort. You deserve to be single. Just another statistic.
If I have to deal with one more man in their 30s to late 30s telling me on dating apps that they're unsure about what they want, I'm honestly gonna crash out. Like, honestly, what don't you know? Like,
do women like this remember in their early 20s when they were indecisive and they didn't want to settle down in their prime? Did they remember when they had all of those options earlier in life? They had all of these options, but they didn't want to settle down. But now you want to shame guys that are finally hitting their stride, getting into their prime and not wanting to settle down? Pretty hypocritical, huh? That's the thing with a lot of these women, man. They are on the time clock. You are not.
I feel like there's so many single women out there that are just so scared. Like, what if I never find my soulmate? And I'm over here like, oh my God, what if I do find my soulmate? Because like the way my life is set up, it's just not set up for a man to like be in my space, right? I mean, it's 8:30. I'm on a heating pad. I don't want to be talked to or bothered while I scroll endlessly. And I just brought an entire pecan pie to my bed. I brought the whole pecan pie to my bed and ate it. I didn't eat the whole thing, but like the whole pecan pie was in my bed. I feel like a real adult would frown upon that. Like, what do I do if somebody's here? Like, I just close the door and ask for privacy to eat my pecan pie in peace? I don't know. It just doesn't feel like the move.
Yeah, I mean, it's just cope. It's cope, dude. That's what it is. Because even if, let's just say that women like this are actually happy and they're not just coping online. What they don't realize is you have 40 plus years left of life. Do you think you're gonna want to do this every single day for the rest of your life? And man, I'm telling you, for my age, I've had quite the experience, okay? I've had a litany of different experiences. But man, the thing is, it gets old. All of it, it gets old. You want to move on past that at some point. With this stuff, it might be fun in the short term. But long term, do you want to be doing this when you're 65? 65 alone in your bed with, I'm sure, plenty of cats around you? While you waddle to the fridge, just let me get my next pecan pie. You are leading yourself into a depressing life. You are. If you don't put effort into finding a man and building a relationship, this is what your life will look like for the rest of your life. So many of them are incredibly excited. They just do not see where this leads long term.
You know what's a problem?
What?
Being single, being horny, not wanting to sleep around, but also not wanting a relationship.
Girl, you gotta chill out.
Because I need it fixed. It's been years.
Yo, you gotta...
And it's all I can think about. Fuck. I know it's not a problem. But it's a need, maybe? Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Why? Why is it online? I don't get it, bro. Why is it online? God, it's so cringe. How is it online, bro? How do you record this? You view it back and you're like, yeah, this makes sense. I'm gonna publish this to thousands of people. Oh my God. Yeah. These women, man. Get them out of here, bro. All right.
I've been single for so long that it's like, if I were to get into a relationship, I don't even know what I would do. Like, I don't know how I would function. Like, what do you even do in a relationship? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know.
I mean, real. That's actually real. That's the thing, bro. All of her habits, her entire lifestyle, all she knows is how to be single. And this is why it makes it so difficult to take older women seriously, especially ones that have never been in a relationship, because she is actually completely correct here. Her lifestyle, her mindset, everything is single. She doesn't know how to interact within a relationship. She doesn't know how to problem solve. They get set within their own daily routines, their own lifestyles, that they don't have a place for a man in their life. Even if they wanted to be in a relationship, you are set on single mode. And you guys know that old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That is so true. At some point as you age, you kind of just are that person. You don't really learn anything else. And it does. A lot of times happens between this 30 to 40 age range, where you are just that person for the rest of your life. So a lot of these older women, they become rigid. They do. They don't want to go into a man's frame. They want him to come into her frame. It makes it very difficult to build a life with that person.
I'm starting to think that maybe I'm the problem, because everyone around me has a freaking boyfriend who treats them incredible and is super nice to them. And I, for some reason, can't get a boyfriend, and they all don't want to commit to me, and they just want to use.
Okay.
I feel so unlovable. Is it just me? Or is it everyone? I don't know. I'm losing my mind.
That's not everybody.
I'm losing my mind! God damn, I feel so unlovable. I can't do this. Everyone around me is gonna come. I feel like I'm third wheeling all the time.
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
I think she's beginning to unlock critical thinking. She's actually noticing what the issue is.
I want everybody to take a wild guess how many drinks I paid for tonight. 0 drinks. Does anybody want to take a guess as to how many guys asked for my number? 3. The answer is 3. How many guys asked to come home with me? 2. The answer is 2. How many was I interested in talking to? 0. Why? Because I want to talk to the guy that left me on red. I am uninterested. We literally just went through this situation, and I haven't learned my lesson. I want the ones that don't want me. This is definitely an attachment problem. I have an anxious attachment with the ones that don't want me, and an avoidant attachment with the ones that do. I want guys to want me, I just don't want them all the time. You know? I want obsession, but I need space. But not too much space. I'll take some breadcrumbs. Damn. I just want a hyperfixation to work out. At least for a little bit. I want to have fun, flirty fun, and be into somebody I'm actually into. It's a rough life out here.
Yeah.
And if I hear...
You have no idea what you want. Let's be real. All right, truth bomb incoming. Prepare yourself. This is why female intellect doesn't matter. This is why, right here. Listen to the very beginning. She is very aware of exactly what is going on. I have attachment issues. I keep going for the guys that aren't good for me. She is consciously registering this. She is logically realizing this, right? But what happens? She still does the behavior over and over and over. Why? Why does this happen? It's because she doesn't have emotional control. She doesn't have the emotional intelligence. She is not a master of her own emotions. Smart people realize, oh, if I touch this hot stove, I get burned. If somebody keeps touching a hot stove, do you think that person is smart? Or maybe a little bit challenged and they should wear a helmet everywhere? And this is the thing, man. Real smart women understand themselves. That is what a real smart woman is. A woman that fully understands herself, her biology, her emotions, because otherwise it doesn't matter. All of the degrees, all of your IQ points, doesn't matter if you can still be emotionally manipulated.